After Panama Papers in 2016, now has come the turn of Pandora Papers, being billed as quote-unquote the most expansive expose of financial secrecy. That's not all. It promises to expose again, quote-unquote, offshore secrets of wealthy elites looking to hide assets from taxmen, from creditors or law enforcement agencies. Now, firstly, this expose is the product of the efforts of International Consortium of Investigative Journalists. It features over 150 news publications, over 600 journalists spread across 117 countries, and a one-year-long investigation. Now, the information spills across 12 million pages, exposes details of over 29,000 offshore companies and trusts. As for India, the investigation has revealed 300 names, of which 60 are prominent faces. Just like with Panama Papers, the objective seems to be to reveal how individuals and businesses park their funds in tax havens to evade detection. Now, trends that have emerged indicate an increased creation of shell companies and trusts. These are mostly registered in popular tax havens, the likes of British Virgin Islands, Seychelles, Panama, to name a few. Now, why are funds being moved here in the first place? The answer is threefold. One is to avoid paying taxes. Two is to protect assets from claims by creditors. Three, for purchase of conspicuous luxuries such as yachts, jets, real estate in cities such as London and New York. And lastly, to launder money. Now, among the names that have been revealed already, Anil Ambani is one of them. As per the papers, in February of 2020, Anil Ambani claimed in a UK court that he had no assets to repay dues and refused that he has any beneficial ownership of any offshore holdings. Now, well, investigations have revealed 18 offshore entities which have borrowed and invested a sum of $1.3 billion. He's also facing personal IBC proceedings back home in India. Now, papers have also named Kiran Mazumdar-Shaw's husband. The investigation reveals that he owns a Mauritius-based entity called Glentech. Glentech is believed to have floated a trust in New Zealand. It is also understood to have nearly a 20% stake in Biocon and is believed to have cash and investments of $85 million, including properties in London, Barcelona and New York. Now, in a statement, Kiran Mazumdar-Shaw has maintained that the New Zealand trust is bona fide, legitimate and managed by independent trustees. Moving further, Sachin Tendulkar's name has also come up. As per Pandora, he is believed to have liquidated a British Virgin Island entity just 3 months after the Panama expose back in 2016, netting him a sum of 60 crore rupees. Amongst the other names, other names that stand out is that of Nirav Modi's sister. She's understood to have set up a company in British Virgin Islands to act as a protector of a trust. Purvi and Nishal Modi, that's the brother and the sister, are also revealed to have been beneficial owners of 3 offshore entities. Some of the big global names to speak of, that have featured in this list include the likes of former UK Prime Minister Tony Blair, King of Jordan, presidents of Ukraine, Kenya and Ecuador, and the Prime Minister of the Czech Republic. But mind you, this is merely the start. The investigation promises to reveal more names and details of prominent Indian faces as we move forward.